Welcome to today's Explained, where I'm going to be explaining the Late Cretaceous Period, the Campanian, and the Maastrichtian ages. Be sure to like and subscribe to Dinosaurs with Christopher to be sure to be notified of my videos by hitting that bell icon you can see on your screen right now. All it takes is one tap of the mouse and you are notified of all my videos. Now, back to today's Explained, where I'll be covering the Late Cretaceous period. The Late Cretaceous period, it started with the diversity of dinosaur life, as I explained in the last video of the early to middle Cretaceous period. Now I'll be covering the Late Cretaceous period. The Late Cretaceous period saw the rise of new carnivores like the Carcharodontosaurids, as well as the end of the Tyrannosaurids, being Tyrannosaurus rex. Life at this point was very extremely diverse, and the Cretaceous period was filled with life. Starting off with the Carcharodontosaurids, including Carcharodontosaurus in Africa, known as the shark-toothed lizard for its thin teeth designed like steak knives to slash through meat. Along with the Carcharodontosaurus lived the great and well-known Spinosaurus, which ate fish and occupied a different niche, which meant that these two dinosaurs lived at the same time, but of course had different niches in the environment. One hunted fish and the other hunted dinosaurs. Carcharodontosaurus went extinct during the Late Cretaceous period, and Spinosaurus, of course, lived at the same time. Of course, Spinosaurus became extinct due to huge levels of drought, which caused it to go extinct. There are many other reasons why Spinosaurus could have gone extinct, but one of the main reasons of why Spinosaurus went extinct was due to habitat loss. The next dinosaur that I would like to cover is Maposaurus. Maposaurus is another dinosaur from the Cretaceous period that I didn't get to cover in the last video because I forgot about it. Sorry, Maposaurus. Maposaurus lived in South America, Cretaceous South America. Another predatory dinosaur from the Cretaceous period was the Giganotosaurus. The Giganotosaurus, or Giga, however you pronounce it, was the top predator of the South American ecosystem. In South America, there were also other predatory dinosaurs, including abelisaurids, and one of the most famous of all abelisaurids, besides Majungasaurus, is Carnotaurus. Carnotaurus hunted in South America towards the Late Cretaceous period and probably would have seen the asteroid, which I'll cover at the end. Carnotaurus hunted a variety of prey and hunted smaller dinosaurs. Majungasaurus inhabited in Cretaceous Madagascar and hunted smaller dinosaurs and maybe dabbled into some cannibalistic behavior. Most dinosaurs, including large theropods, were cannibals and did sometimes eat each other, its same species. I'm not going to use the word kind because then I'll sound like one of those internet creationists. Okay, moving on to the Tyrannosaurids. The Tyrannosaurids were T-Rex. T-Rex, or Tyrannosaurus rex, occupied the Late Cretaceous North America and lived alongside some smaller other tyrannosaurids during this time. Late Cretaceous North America during the Maastrichtian and saw a lot of cool dinosaurs. It saw my favorite horned dinosaur, Triceratops, and Torosaurus as well as my two favorites of horned dinosaur. Late Cretaceous North America was also occupied by hadrosaurs and ankylosaurs. Along with ankylosaurs also inhabited Cretaceous Asia. And, of course, lived alongside Tarbosaurus, the other tyrannosaurid that lived in Asia and was the top predator. Now, to cover the extinction, the disaster that ended the Late Cretaceous period, an asteroid entered Earth's atmosphere and was heading straight for Earth previously. And when it hit into the Earth's atmosphere, this asteroid was 10 miles wide in diameter and struck the Yucatan Peninsula in the Gulf of Mexico, and was stronger than any nuclear bomb, stronger than Hiroshima, stronger than Nagasaki, and of course, Earth left a huge crater, which, if you can Google it, you can see this huge crater still left in the Yucatan Peninsula. It takes a well-trained eye to see it, and of course, it's there. This asteroid struck the Yucatan Peninsula and caused massive tsunamis and floods that wiped out most of the dinosaurs in the area. Dinosaurs in Mexico would have been vaporized, and of course, dinosaurs further away would have been buried in a layer of impact dust made by the asteroid. The asteroid would have hurled smaller rocks and debris that would have rained down as fireballs, kind of like Pompeii, down from towards Earth. Volcanoes could have gone off so much due to the magnitude of earthquakes that happened. And of course, this disaster was the largest disaster in the history of Earth since the Great Dying, and of course, probably greater than any other extinction level event before, and hopefully there won't be another one greater. I can't imagine another one greater. And that concludes the Cretaceous period. Before I sign off, I'd like to cover the aftermath of the Cretaceous period. The Cretaceous period wiped out all the non-avian dinosaurs. However, there is a little misunderstanding when it comes to, of course, the extinction of the dinosaurs. The dinosaurs went extinct 65 million years ago, around 66 to 65 million years ago, and wiped out a wide variety of ceratopsians, ankylosaurs, and all four-legged dinosaurs. Bipedal dinosaurs also probably would have survived for a little while before dying out due to starvation. Starvation killed out any single theropod dinosaur, but the only theropod dinosaur that managed to survive the extinction was, of course, birds. Birds that we see today, from the pigeons to the flamingos to the birds of prey, there's so much diversity we have now, was, of course, because of birds. Birds are the only surviving dinosaurs that managed to survive and thrive through the Cretaceous period into modern day. And they are true survivors. You have to appreciate birds. Okay, the next animals that survived the Paleogene Cretaceous extinction, the KT extinction, were, of course, snakes, lizards, insects, and other insects and arthropods. Of course, sharks and marine animals managed to survive the extinction by wading down low and deep waters of the ocean. However, marine reptiles like mosasaurs and plesiosaurs went extinct because, of course, well, they just went extinct because they couldn't dive down that deep, and eventually died out also too due to starvation as well. Also, ammonites went extinct at the end of the Cretaceous period, so rip ammonites. And the only marine animals that survived the Cretaceous period were sharks, horseshoe crabs, and of course, many other fishes. Okay, so that concludes the Cretaceous period. I hope you enjoyed these explained videos. Be sure to leave all these explained videos a like, subscribe if you are new. Until next time, this is Christopher here, signing off.